Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Serious Strategy Game, and we are returning to a Let's Play of the Soviet Union in Hearts of Iron 4. So, we are trying to invade more of the United States, and last time around we did pocket about 80 divisions up here, I think, of the Americans. But, in the meantime, we've also landed down here in Florida, so we've landed on both coasts of Florida, really, actually, which is nice. The downside is we only have a single harbour over here with a naval base of 3, so we are going to try to capture Miami going south. We're also going to try to expand our front lines north, to the north there a little bit at least. Hopefully going to also capture this air base over here, that I think would be great. Meanwhile, the area here in Texas has somewhat stabilized, so I very much appreciate that. Over here in California things are stable, but not necessarily in our favor. And I do think we do need to make a push down here in the New England area, and hopefully gonna try to capture a couple of things. In between episodes I've set up a couple of VDV actions here, so our naval infantry. They're going to try to land in Norfolk, which has a great naval base. They're going to also try to land in Baltimore, Washington, in the hope that maybe we can shift some troops around over here instead of trying to cross the river over here at the Philadelphia. And what I'm guessing is Chesapeake Bay? No, this is Chesapeake Bay, so, well, this area up here. That is that. We're also trying here around Detroit. There are about 50 American divisions. If we can in any way push through here, and maybe encircle a couple of these, that would be great. We don't know really whether that is going to work out. Who on earth is... I don't get this down here. Well, doesn't matter too much. We're also shifting a couple of troops north. I would hope to get through over here in Michigan and into Wisconsin. Maybe that would be great. There are only very few troops over here, but I do think the crossing over here is also somewhat unfortunate for us. We also bring in more troops, more aircraft into the Americas, so let's see whether that is going to work out. But I do want to see just how much damage we took over here while we did our attacks here. Yeah, 31% of our light cruisers there. On the other hand, a lot of American aircraft shot down there. Yeah, but it's a little bit, I have to say, a little bit lucky that we haven't lost anything over here. Ooh, 87 over here of one of our light cruisers. So, yeah, definitely our light cruisers did suffer greatly when we did use them over here. So let's actually allocate them from over here. And I think we are going to go to the Eastern Seaboard at some point. But yeah, not in the short term. And that is even though we have at least a couple of aircraft over here. Right, so these guys are trying to expand our foothold there. We are bringing in more troops there. I did set up a lot of construction jobs here on the Florida coast, and we're going to try to capture all of this so that we can build that up a little bit better. And the same that really applies down here in Texas. Now, in Texas, what I really would appreciate, so you guys are going down here, right? Yeah, so if you could capture that base down there, that again would increase our footprint here and allow us to bring in more supplies, and that I think would be brilliant. Right, we also have some large ships on low strength. That I think is going to be okay. I did go ahead in between episodes and set up a new type of ship, or no, well, really I didn't. Just made a small update here to the AA of the Starling class, which I think is going to be very useful for us indeed. Right, and where are you guys based actually? Oh, yeah, you're based down there. Well, honestly, I would really love if you could expand over there, but I really don't know whether you can. I mean, you have very consistently been unable to do that. Let's grab half of you, 12 divisions, see whether we can make a push over here. It sort of just doesn't ever seem to work out, but if we could get that base, that would be so brilliant. We're also trying to land up over there, but that's a little bit of a longer shot there, so let's see whether that is going to work out. More damage here to our ships, doesn't matter too much. If we can bring our guys home, I think we're going to be in a good position there. Right. Now, up over here, I did, by the way, in between episodes, check here in Canada, if you can, if you look at the available manpower over there, they only have 200 manpower available, and if we look at the army intel, it's only 40%, so I wouldn't trust it too much, but they have 25 to 30 divisions or something, and they're only deploying 5,000 manpower, so really, yeah, their guys are starved for manpower, and that I think is good news for us. So yeah, let's see though whether we can make any progress here on any part of this front. I think it has somewhat frozen up to some degree, so let's see whether that is going to be really viable. I would love to push through here though. I mean, at least 2 of these divisions are walking away. On the other hand, 2 of them are walking that way. So, yeah, I don't think that is gonna clear up anytime soon. And here goes our first loss of a ship. So that's not great. Yeah, that's not great at all. Only so much we can do about that, but it's not happy time for us. Right, there we go. I'm capturing an airfield. That is 2,000 aircraft. That has capacity for 2,000 aircraft. So I'm definitely going to try to bring in at least a good number of jet fighters over here. Now these guys are all reserve air wings, so that I think is very nice. So yeah, we're going to bring you up over here, 1,200 planes, which can operate over the eastern coast over here, which I think is great. And then that does leave place for at least 800 more aircraft, which we're going to pick a little bit. So we're going to use some scout aircraft, and I think some tactical bombers would also be brilliant to have down here and operate in this vicinity. So you guys, your job is going to be air recon, your job is going to be to do close air support. And did I ask the guys here to do actually air support or air coverage? I don't think I did I? No, I did. So that's okay. Great. Yeah, you're going to operate over there, and that's nice and fantastic. Good. It's going to straighten our supplies further, but I think once we have Miami, that would be nice. If we can grab it at least without any sort of difficulty. Which we don't know. Right, how are things down here? Are you still walking down there? Yeah, fantastic. Good job there. So that's very nice. If we can grab that, I'd be delighted, really. Same over here. If we could do that, that'd be great. Don't really have high hopes for Vancouver. It's a very difficult position for us to reinforce quickly, so yeah, I don't think that's going to be viable at all. But still, we're going to have to see. Right, so situation over here is really not... Yeah, so let's see whether these guys will leave from over there, and that'd be nice. You guys are still all expanding to different locations. That's nice. Miami doesn't seem to be guarded. That's great too. Because that means we have a lot of capabilities over here. Brilliant. I like it. This is very much what I like to see. Okay, you know what? One of you guys can actually go over here and be part of that attack there on that area. We've researched active sonar. That's nice. Yeah, we are still building up the ASW capabilities there, so we don't really need to be concerned about that. I think that's fine. We could go for better submarines. I don't really know whether that's necessary. This is just not a good... Yeah, I think we've pretty much researched everything that we ever want to build, probably. So yeah, you know what? Let's go for naval doctrine there instead. I think that's okay. Right, you guys are still doing that. One of you is going to arrive earlier than the other. We're going to have to see. Right, you guys are still expanding over there. That's nice. Let's get you guys here and try to see whether we can beat up these guys. And maybe even expand further up there. That's going to be okay. Right, and if we can beat these guys, then we can certainly beat you as well. Not sure whether you're going to get further reinforcements, but for the moment that at least still seem to be okay. Right, there we go. Miami done. Lovely, I like it. Good. So do we have any further big naval bases down here anywhere? Really? No, not really. These are just sort of small-ish air bases. Oh, we also have one further thing down here, right? So yeah, I think we can declare war against Costa Rica. So let's actually do that. Let's declare war on you. That's fine. And then you guys do go ahead and try to conquer that area. And we're going to go ahead on Nicaragua and start to justify the war goal. There we go. Fine. There we go. And I did see another interesting decision somewhere. And that is set up provincial state government. I actually do not know what that does. So I want to click it. There we go. It's going to take 100 days, so yeah, that's going to be a while. But still, that's nice. Okay, let's get you guys all the way up over here. You are naval guys, but still, I think that's a good choice. And in terms of construction, we're going to build for the naval bases. We're going to build up basically all of this down here, I think. That is going to be nice and decent. Right, and then I think we can build some land forts here, just so that we are making sure that we do have that area. I think the infrastructure in over here can be improved. All of this is okay. We can build a bit better radar station. I think that's fine. I think we are still building a lot of these things here, so yeah, we can prioritize that, and that shouldn't hurt us too much actually. So yeah, I think that's going to be okay. So yeah, Florida, you guys all highest priority, that's fine, thank you. The land base is there, Florida infrastructure. I have absolutely no idea where that is, so that's fine. I don't think we need to build it up. Right, any sort of other infrastructure? Oh yeah, we could repair the infrastructure in Florida, and that I think is okay. All of the other stuff doesn't look crucial. Are we cutting into anything crucial here? Well, the Texas land forts, yeah, that would also be nice. On the other hand, all of these repair jobs would also be very good for us. So, yeah, I think we actually need to prioritize at least the Texas, this one, yeah. Just the one in Houston, I think Houston is still going to be a crucial target for us. So, yeah, we're going to keep on using that. Maybe at least 6 divisions over here. Let's try to attack into there, see whether we can capture this area here and expand a little bit further. That'd be great. And dandy, actually. Right. Are we building up land forts here, actually? Yeah, we are. I think we can deprioritize those. Yeah, see, we are building them here. So, yeah, let's shift them down. And honestly, I think we have expanded so far to the north that I think we don't really need those. So, yeah, we can just go ahead and deprioritize them. And that should be fine. And that does leave room for more Texas infrastructure to be built, which I think is a fantastic idea. New York and Southern Ontario, well, the infrastructure repairs should be prioritized above the land fortifications, though, I think. Yeah, that's okay. Well, frankly, we don't need the AA that much, so that can be a little bit lower on the list here. Yeah, let's put it there. I think that's fine. Oh, the land fort over here is also being damaged. Well, that's not good. I think that has a very high priority to repair that. Yeah, this is going to be done fairly quickly, I think, once we have come through here. You guys are coming up over there. Let's start to define the front line. That's fine. You are over there. That's great, actually. And let's have you guys come into here as well. I think the infrastructure will be built up quickly enough to support you somewhat decently. Right, situation here is still, well, we still have 10 divisions in this area here, which is still a lot. I mean, but some of them are leaving, so that's okay. That up there does seem to be going on all right. How about over here? Have you... Oh, you have actually made it to here, so that's nice. Let's immediately try to get at least 3 divisions into Los Angeles. I think that's great. And you know what? One of you can actually come over here. We are attacking this field over here so that they are not reinforcing LA. And that when what we can do is also build up the naval base over here. Yeah, and that actually has somewhat extreme priority to me. So yeah, let's prioritize that as well. Where's that actually... Has that sorted? Oh yeah, it's been sorted in here. Okay, that's fine. Good. Yeah, and I think we are going to capture LA here fairly soon, which I very, very much appreciate. So that means I think we might be able to send in more troops over there. And let's briefly check on the supply situation. Well, it's still a little bit overloaded. Still very much overloaded here. This is fine for now. Yeah, well, this area is still overloaded, so yeah, it's going to take a while for Philadelphia area here to come to be somewhat decent. Right, you guys are leaving. Well, but we're always seeing more troops coming in from this side towards going east here, so honestly, I think at this point, what we're just going to do is we're going to ask, like, a couple of these divisions here to attack. And then we're going to ask these tanks here to come online, basically, and come around here towards the southern area of Buffalo there. And I think that's going to be okay. And yeah, try to cut off a couple of divisions here, these 14 guys over there, and some other guys. That would be great if we could make it that way. Good. And let's continue researching anti-submarine warfare duty. We don't really need it, but I think it's fine if we can do that. Right, you are coming, you're I think pushing through here very, very rapid. Just look at that attack power. 1,200, I don't think I've ever seen that. Granted, I don't really play that long usually, but over 1,200 power, that is, we're just chewing through these through these guys over here. That's fantastic to see. Smoke generators done. Honestly, there's so little for us to research left. I don't think we need any of this. I think in the infrastructure here we can do this, but yeah, mostly our research is done for now. Just look at this. This is beautiful. 1,000. This is fantastic. That is a very rapid and nice advance into the enemy rear here that we can do. That is fantastic. And you guys are flooding through there, so that's nice to see. And let's grab a couple of these guys here. Well, you guys are all moving further on, and I think you guys are coming in here as well. How about you guys? You are coming in there as well. You know what? Can I actually grab at least like one of these small tanks here and ask you to attack down there, just so that these guys are not bothering us over there? I think that would be fantastic. You guys 4 divisions. Let's try to attack over here as well. You are somewhat decent, so yeah, that's okay. Right. Okay, you're overwhelming these guys here rapidly. Great. We are already getting an overrun there. Oh, and look at that. They have pushed us back over here on this front, so that's interesting news as well. So let's actually grab these 9 divisions here. Okay, now I get it. Yeah, that's the problem there. So you know what? Let's actually grab these 9 guys. Let's assign them to you. Let's delete this. Let's get you. Let's get a new attack plan to Buffalo. There we go. Let's reduce the front line here to something somewhat sensible. Toronto there. And where are you starting down there? Okay, there. I think that's okay. Yeah, that's great. You guys are moving up there. That's okay. But actually, could you just do me a brief favor here and sort of go that direction for just a second here? And that really applies to you guys as well. So let's try to come over there. That's fine. And then you guys moving. You get rid of you, and half of you are just gonna get up there. I think that's gonna be okay. So yeah, that we are at least encircling these guys there. We are continuing to push up there. That's nice to see. We've got one of you here. We could actually go north there to cut off these guys, make our life a little bit easier there, and I think that's going to be fantastic. Let's grab 3 of you also and attack Buffalo. That's not ideal for us to attack into urban terrain here with tanks, but still I think these guys are so weak that we have some hopes there to accomplish something at least. Right, a couple of things that are starting to look a little bit weaker down there. How is the situation up over here? Well, you know what? If we can still advance into some of these areas, you're very much invited to do so. Right, let's get you up over there. Do you know what? You, if you can, grab that harbour as well. That'd be fantastic. Ooh, they're doing port strikes. I don't like that. Where are they actually based out of? I don't quite understand that. Okay, we do have LA. That's fantastic. And we not only have LA, we actually have the ability here to expand further into this direction. Let's try to see how far we can get over here. So what's that? I would very much appreciate if we could grab as much coastline as we potentially can. Right, so let's get over there. Right, we're also seeing that the Americans are starting to thin out their lines over here. And that's not bad news for us at all. Indeed, I think if we could attack into some of these places here, that would be somewhat helpful to our frontline situation as well. So let's try to do that. I think not all of these are going to be super successful, but still, if we can get out of here, that would be nice. Right, okay. Let's use a tank here to each of these attacks. It's not ideal again because it's mountainous terrain, but still I think if we can grab more territory there and get more supply situation, a better supply situation, that would be fantastic. Good. Speaking of, you guys down here, at least 3 divisions. Let's try to get down here, then into there, and one of you into there, and one of you into here. Great. That's fantastic. Up over here, now the situation around Houston is such that I would really like to expand a little bit, because Houston is still our main supply source. So if we could grab at least like let's say 4 divisions over here. Attack into that direction. Let's have like 2 of you guys support that attack. I think that is already very decent. Right, and then let's take another 6 divisions over here, which can go over there. Let's call that 4 divisions. Well, okay, it's 6 divisions anyway. Fine. And you guys try to get over there. That's okay. You're going to be supported by you, except half of you are going to expand to there. That's nice. And you're going to support that attack as well. So yeah, trying to push out a little bit. Costa Rica surrendering, very nice. We haven't really paid attention to that anyway, but that's okay. We are declaring war on the next guy as well, so let's expand here our next front line. That should be okay. Good. Florida situation, still stable-ish. We could push further here, but I don't think we want to get head over tails here. Right, and the situation here is fantastic actually, so yeah, I like to see that. Let's try to get Buffalo itself. This here is going to be cleared up very rapidly as well, so that's nice. This attack down here, we can get rid of that, so that's okay. You guys, where are you going? Why are you actually doubling back on yourself there? I don't think you need that. Let's try to get to Cleveland. Let's try to get to that area down there. Let's try to get here. That's okay. You're going to attack there. That's nice as well. You're going to be supported by one of these mechanized guys. You're going all up over there. That's okay. Let's then support this attack over here as well. And yeah, just sort of roll down there if we can. And that'd be nice, really. Right, you guys are going all over the place a little. Yeah, let's try to get down there. Yeah, and since they are all sort of weakening out, let's try to get all of these guys here and sort of just ask for a general attack here. Sort of in this area here. I think that's gonna be fine. Right, let's grab one of you. You can attack over there just to wrap that up. Buffalo itself is going to be very rapidly overrun here, I think. Let's support this attack over here. It's just so. No, come on. Can you just do that for me, please? Yes, thank you. Right, we have come into Buffalo there. That's nice. We have gotten rid of these guys there. That's great too. And you guys are sort of expanding into any of these sort of empty terrains. Let's try to grab Pittsburgh. Would be fantastic if we could make some progress here. You know, these are weak positions over there, so why not try to stake out an attack over there? I think they are so disorganized here that we really might have a chance to do something good there. Right. Let's try to push up here. Yeah, I think that's going to be great. Situation here is still stable, I would say. So from our side, that's not too bad. So you guys are defending over here. Let's try to get you back into this area here and try to get rid of these 16 divisions. The Americans had 300 or so divisions, so this is by no means an easy attack still. But look at that! Look at this! Isn't that beautiful? It's just so nice to see that. Right, let's try to get this airfield there. Let's try to expand over here. I think you can also try to grab the airfield. Let's try to get the Rocky Mountains here. You're still advancing there. That's nice. You're going to San Francisco, so that's cool too. Right, you guys are going... You know what? Let's try to get the mountain range there. Yeah, it's looking pretty nice down there, isn't it? Right, you guys... Okay, this is starting to look a little bit weaker than it maybe did before, but still, if we could get the mountains, that would be great. Right, and I think what we're going to start here is to build up further naval bases just along the California coast. I think that's going to be great. At this point, even our, admittedly, somewhat stronger base here is starting to see some issues. But all in all, I think we are still okay with building all of this stuff. Well, not all of it, but at least a good part of it, so that's nice. Okay, let's grab over here. Let's drive into... Is that Napa Valley? Oh, I don't ever quite know. Right, let's get to Sacramento then. And San Francisco is also very nice to grab. Right. Down here, situation is, again, somewhat okay, actually. So you guys are going over there. So yeah, it looks like I think we have successfully expanded out of Houston there, somewhat. Okay, no base over there. Oh, unread port strikes. Yeah, so we are shooting down a lot of the aircraft, but are we successful in that? Where are you guys going? Oh, you think you still have to do this down here, don't you? Yeah. So that's not your deal anymore. You guys basically, what we could do, I suppose, is just get rid of this front line here and define this as a front line for you guys in total, and then sort of just get an attack plan ready. Doesn't need to be a very serious one. Could try to get the airbase there though. Oh, sorry, radar station. That's what I meant. Good. 2 of you and 3 of you should be able to overwhelm these guys. You could try to support that attack. Maybe it's going to work out. Nice. Yeah, I like it. Good. Philadelphia itself, the attacks over here seem to be not going great. But over here around Pittsburgh, Cleveland, that I think is fantastic news over there. And actually, I think we do have to do something over here, and that is try to drive on Chicago. So let's try to define or get you guys here to do that. So what I'm going to do is grab this front line. Yeah, well that's that too, but more about the fast divisions over here. So you guys basically you can go to Cleveland and basically only Cleveland, and then your job is going to be to drive on Chicago. And basically only Chicago. So yeah, the 2nd Mechanized Forces, your job is going to be to cut across this, and I think it's going to, yeah. So cut across the area of Ohio, Indiana, into Illinois on the southern bank here, and that's going to be alright, and everyone else is doing weird things. Okay, so we've got the green troops here. Okay, and you guys are trying to push up over here. Let's try to quickly finish them off there, and then basically all of you guys here come down to Pittsburgh anyway, and that's going to be okay. Right, you can come over there, and you guys, let's make sure that you guys, all of you, are going to come to Cleveland, and from there on towards the southern bank over here. That tank over there is going to try that already. We're not going to try to get over there, but into there I think it's going to be great. Right, fantastic, there we go. Yeah, you're dealing with these guys, 17 divisions over there, that's nice. Still a lot of divisions over here that we can't really do much about in that area. It's just way too rural over there, I suppose. Good. Okay, over here we are doing good things. Well, you guys, not this across the river, but I think you can do it. Right, and yeah, that looks very nice over here. So we've really expanded quite well out of the enemy, out of the initial landings by now. It did take us a very long time, but finally I think we are able to do that over here. Great, you guys are doing that. You know what you could do there? Go there. You could go there. And then we have some capabilities here to sort of push them out of this area as well. And I think at this point we might actually have a look at the infrastructure over here. No, can't still can't build that up in Texas. That's alright though. Let's try to take this area over here, sort of continue our outwards expansion here with these troops, and I think that's going to be alright. Yeah, and we're doing that. Nice, good. So I think ultimately now the supply situation might not be quite as bad. Well, it's pretty bad still. California, great actually over here. Nice, very nice. I like that. You're going to go to Sacramento. You know what? You guys can go over here into the Sierra Nevada. I mean, as long as these guys are not opposing us here, I think that's great. I think we can try to push out as far as possible. As far and as fast as possible, actually. Let's try to get over there. You're going over there, and then, you know what, let's try to get into sort of Northern California area there. You guys are still coming up over there. Okay, you guys, your job over here hasn't really succeeded, but I still consider this a success because you've most definitely locked in a couple of divisions over there, so that's nice. Yeah, and you guys, is anyone advancing to here? Yeah, you guys are. Still, I think it might be okay if you did that as well. Good. Nice, I like it. Okay, this is still holding out pretty nicely on their side, but we are sending further. Well, our troops are sort of pivoting to this area here. One more divisions being killed over there. That's okay. Right, and you guys are trying to get down there. Well, it might be okay if sort of half of you, so 6 tanks and 6 motorized divisions attacked into here, supported by you guys. This is not going to be the most successful attack, but as we are driving across over here towards Chicago, I think we are going to make some good progress there, so that's nice. Okay, you kind of come down there. No one is yet going to recapture Pittsburgh, so that's okay. And you guys are going to come there, that's going to be alright as well. Yeah, they are continuously bombing us here, but I don't think it's that bad. If they are losing a lot of aircraft, I'm not going to complain too much. Right, so yeah, we are starting to see some resistance there. Let's just get you down there. I think that's also promising. And one of you might actually come down here. Go to Columbus. Yeah, so that's nice. Very nice actually over there. Would be also nice to cut across here, but with all of these troops bundled over there, it's not actually that many left. It's not that many left at the moment. Still, let's try to do that. We don't have enough fast troops, I suppose. Well, if we could get Philly, we should be able to send a lot more troops into here. You know what, you guys do need to come down here to Newark at least as well. Whoop. No. You guys do come down here to Newark. And then we're going to try to do an attack on Philly. Going to be somewhat aggressive about that. Right, and then let's take the tanks at the very least. Come into Philly. Directly. And then sort of cut across here into the Baltimore area. And sort of into this area here of Pennsylvania. See whether we can do that. That would be fantastic. If we were successful over there, that would be great. And then you know what? The VDV here can try to do their attacks on the Washington area and sort of Norfolk area, just to support that really. And that would be fantastic. So we do need, I think though, the Navy to support you. So let's grab you guys here and ask you guys to be operating on the eastern seaboard, and I think that's going to be okay. One of you must have lost a ship, I suppose. Is that you? Have you not received any reinforcements? Yeah, you guys have a lot of stuff repairing. Let's have you guys repair as well. So that's okay. How are we looking actually in terms of stuff that we have? It's not that bad. We are rebuilding a lot of our ships to the new AA standard, but that's not quite as crucial. Yeah, over here though, this is looking fantastic. So much stuff that we can they've left completely unguarded. So yeah, definitely gonna try to push out over here. You guys are going that way? Yeah, you are. That means you can basically try to go over here, while you might actually go into that area of Mexico there. Nice, I like it. Good. Seeing convoy here. It's just probably convoy warfare. Yeah. Just our submarines doing their job. I don't really know why they're over here doing anything with these guys. Could build up more AA over there. But let's see whether they are going to actually make a change. You guys are walking here. You know what? At least half of you do take the railroad, please. Just so that we are a little bit more affirmative there. Right, you guys are going there, you guys are going there. Well, you know what? I know this is not technically your part of the front line, but if we can expand there, that is nice. So yeah, I think finally we are starting to see that our secondary fronts here in Texas, in California, and definitely in Florida, that they are expanding really and eating into the United States there. Still, they have probably around 300 divisions, so we shouldn't underestimate that. 280. And a lot of, well, 1.7 million manpower fielded. That's about 100,000 less than we started the episode, but it's still very significant at the very least. So yeah, let's see. Anyway, we might be able to do some good things over here, and that would be great as well. So yeah, let's see how good that will work out. Specifically, I'm very excited about this attack here. Oh, and you know what? I'm not going to ignore this opportunity here. So if these guys are withdrawing, that means we can use a couple of motorized and tank divisions over here. Try to grab that tank or that nuclear station there. Try to grab this over here. Send one of our tanks that way. Really drive deep down here into Michigan and Wisconsin, and that'd be great. Yeah, over here in the very north in Canada, that's still okay. Can't make that many changes there. That being said, I think there's a good place to put in a cut. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Do leave a like and all of that, and I hope to see you around next time when we are, I think, doing what will lead to the total collapse of the United States. But we're gonna have to see. Bye bye, guys.